Oh, good morning, guys. It's Thursday here in South Texas, Victoria County, and wife and I have been discussing coming back to the Philippines. Comes up quite a bit. And shout out to the information channel. Appreciate your vlogs, buddy. Good information on what it costs to live in the Philippines compared to here. It's a little crazy here right now, but we're excited to be coming back and maybe the end of this year, beginning of next year. We're trying to figure it out now. Tickets are a little cheap right now, but we wanted to visit for Christmas, but that's not the case. But this video is why do guys leave the Philippines, expats, come back to the States. Next thing you know, they're going back to live in the in the Philippines. Well, everybody has their different opinions and their views about it. There's opportunity to make a lot of money here, but the prices, inflation is crazy right now with our current leaders, and the crime is crazy here, rampant, and you gotta be very careful. And I have 3 deadbolts in this thing you put on the doorknob to keep my door locked. This isn't a very high crime area, but there is crime. Why do guys do that, and why not just stay? Well, I was there a year and 4 months. It was my first experience being there. The people are wonderful in the Philippines. Biggest thing I probably spent money on is trying to find American food. But once I settled in and I stopped really doing that, I was, I lost weight. I was doing much better. Health-wise, I know the hospitals are a different thing. You gotta make sure you have cash and all. But our house, we're still working on some things in our house. We're getting tiles this weekend. Carpenter's gonna put the tiles down on the first floor, second floor, then the stairs, and then we have our porch. We're going to finish that, make it enclosed so we can sit out there and chill and have cafe and pan de sal. Yeah, I miss it. A lot of things I had to get used to. Lizards crawling on the wall, but they're harmless. They kill other bugs. People here are just rude. People are just arrogant. It's a trip down here. It's nicer than living in Massachusetts, though. You can't even say hi to your neighbor unless they're like 80, and then they'll talk to you then. And I was living in New Bedford, Massachusetts, with my other daughters and my current wife. The thing is, she can only be out of the country a year and 1 day with her permanent resident status here. So we'll be, flying back and forth to Guam or Hawaii or something. I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll work it out as we go. Don't think too much into the future. If you guys aren't moving to the Philippines, dude, stay put. Things are cheaper. Haircuts are cheap. Living in Mindanao is a little different if you're trying to get beef or something. Or you got to go to S&R or something like that. You want to get a hamburger from Australia or something. But I miss it. I could chill. And I'm 66. Right now, thank the Lord that I have the strength to get up and bring my wife to work. She goes in at 7, maybe starting to go in at 6. School's over for my son next week. I'm watching my daughter. We tried to hire like a nanny or something here. It's way too expensive. Philippines, I think the going rate's 5,000 pesos a month for a live-in person to help you out. And we were paying actually, I think 3,000, $60 a month. Shout out to Aljean, that's her name. And we had a few other people. My wife has sisters and other family members who like to help. We're going to be staying in a house we built maybe weekends. I think we're going to live down the Davao area. And we do have a subdivision in Valencia. It's taken them forever to turn it over to us. We've been paying out for 4 years. But I know everybody has their opinions. I appreciate your comments. But it's going on 2 years. July we'll be here. And we'll be married 6 years in July, actually. And I pretty much had enough of this. My wife, same thing. Like, she's always worked overseas, OFW, and not having to deal with people and their attitudes, just their mean bosses, and like in Saudi and Kuwait and stuff like that, and in Hong Kong, and She barely got a day off there in Hong Kong. But here she's dealing with people's attitudes. People don't want to work in America. It's pretty sad. People don't want to do their jobs. They walk around, take breaks, disappear. She works in the hospital. And they want her in other positions, like towards a nurse. So it's something to think about. She has a great future. And my wife's sister failed her tourist visa. She was going to come here to help us out a little bit. But that's okay. And, we're praying about it, but our minds are made up, our hearts set. And we didn't buy too much here. Our car will be paid off in a couple months. I'm going to sell it back to the guy I took over the payments from when we leave to come back to the Philippines. But we missed it. Our kids will just be fluent in Bisaya. But I just, why do guys go there, stay, come back to the States because they get a little ticked off or something? And then they run right back to the Philippines. So it's just food for thought, something to think about, guys. Appreciate it. We're close to 5,000 subscribers. Please hit the like button. It helps out the channel. You guys have a great weekend coming up. And I'm going to get my coffee and enjoy the rest of the day. And hopefully my 8-month-old will take a nap so I can take a nap. We'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yes, that's my wife and my daughter. And my wife is a Filipina. And of course, she has pictures on the wall.
That's right.